There's a battle brewing between Mayor Brandon Scott and a Baltimore City Councilman over funding to study chronic absenteeism. Fox 45's Keith Daniels joins us live with why Councilman Mark Conway is calling it political retaliation. Keith.
Well, Kai, that's right. Baltimore City Council members want to get to the bottom of why so many city school children are simply not attending school. But the funding initiative is standing in the way of progress, and tonight one council member is calling it an act of political retaliation. At Baltimore City Hall, an initiative to examine why thousands of city public school students are chronically absent from school. City council members kicking off its new term in January, promising to examine the problem. But now, nearly 9 months later, according to our media partners at the Baltimore Sun, a bill the council almost unanimously sponsored to study the issue has not been funded. The bill's sponsor, Councilman Mark Conway, according to the Sun, claims Mayor Brandon Scott chose not to fund the bill as an act of, quote, political retaliation. Political analyst John Deedy.
Why do people choose not to go to school? Is it an issue at home where they choose not to, or whatever?
On why he believes political differences might be getting in the way of something good.
That is a good thing to do, because one of the biggest problems facing Baltimore now is public education. So it's going on for a long time, but we need to conquer this problem. And the best way to get people educated is to get them into the classroom. And the fact that the mayor doesn't seem to like this program because it involves Mr. Conway is really childish in a lot of ways.
We reached out to Conway for comment today, but he said he was unavailable for an interview. But according to the Sun, Conway claims the mayor chose not to fund the bill because Conway criticized the mayor's relationship with the Baltimore Children and Youth Fund earlier this year, specifically saying funds from that nonprofit organization, which is almost exclusively funded by the city, sends much of its funding to the mayor's office instead of directly spending the money on youth programs. And in July, a weekend festival sponsored by Conway abruptly canceled because Conway said the city refused to issue a necessary permit. The councilman and mayor, with seemingly a history of political retaliation, at play.
There is retaliation, and unfortunately in politics, people, and specifically the administration, I believe is taking efforts to thwart anything that I do.
If I was advising Mark Conway, what I would try to do is find your middleman. Perhaps Zeke Cohen, the president of City Council. You cannot be in a situation for the next 3 years of your term where you can't get anything done because you have a problem with the mayor.
Well, a statement from the mayor's office sent to our partners at the Baltimore Sun reads in part, this bill did not ask the city to fund the study it requested, and despite there being systems in place to do so, Councilman Conway did not follow the necessary protocols to secure funding. We're live tonight. Keith Daniels, Fox 45 News.
I'm Kai Jackson. Thank you for watching. Here's another video to watch. Also, please take a moment to subscribe to our channel.